So, I gotta talk about something. This week, I did something I am ashamed of, but only mildly because I also had a lot of fun. I joined TikTok like the little devil I am, and I ended up loving it. There was a lot of art, and I was blown away by the art that was on there, but it also made me hate that I was not nearly as good. However, it gave me some downtime, and if you want to follow me, you can find me at MooneyMakes on TikTok. It's been a lot of fun, but let's get started with what I did this week during quarantine. I, of course, played with my Poscas because I'm obsessed with them. Not that it fits into my regular art style, but I really like them. I'm just using these little pieces of cardboard that come at the bottom of some cat food trays when I go to the pet store. And I think I had chosen my doodle of a mushroom. I had to get it out of my system. I think I've drawn a lot of plants lately, and it's just kind of simple and easy. It's like there's no way to mess up, so it helps me get in the groove and feel good about something that I did so I can tackle a bigger project. And about this point, I realized that there's this thing called time-lapse on my phone, and I was able to record more, faster, and a better way that's more appealing to watch, so I hope that you enjoy my newfound skill. As we're powering through this, I kind of was just testing out different colors together, and I wanted the ribbon to stand out more, so I threw yellow over the word trippy and then redid it and outlined it so you could see it. I end up liking the outcome of this a lot, but I'm not sure if I'll do much with it. For this next piece, I just wanted to get this idea out of my head. I had this pattern going on, and I wanted to put it on paper, so I got out a black sheet and this white gel pen and just started laying down shapes. They're all intertwining, they stem off of each other. It's usually triangle and rectangle based. I don't know if I've ever seen this pattern somewhere else. I just had it in my head and wanted to get it on paper. It was a zen experience. It was a mellow project, had no benefit to it other than I made something and I was able to fill my time while spending time with family and still being productive, because this quarantine business is baloney. But as much as it gives me a lot of time to work on projects, it also makes it hard for me to work on projects because I have all the time in the world to do anything I want, but what do I want to do? So then I spend my time doing stupid things like this that maybe look cool, but it's not going to get me anywhere. No one's going to buy it, but I like it. It's fun. It's like doodling in high school when you're supposed to be doing homework, but you just fill up your time doing something else, or folding notes and sending them to friends. This is kind of what that felt like, but the end result really is stimulating to look at. I really enjoyed it, and I do like it. I'm gonna scan it in and do a high res and make wallpapers, and those will be available on Patreon if you're a patron of $1 or more, and I'll make this background available to you on there. But one of the things that this led me to is that if I want to do something zen but produce content, maybe once a week I can do zen activities on Discord and broadcast that to anybody who wants to watch. Like maybe Sunday mornings we can do coffee and doodles with Mooney, and that could be available to Patreons. So then I'm producing something, and if anybody's interested, you can watch. It could be a lot of fun. I love the little psychedelic, twisty-turny labyrinth look that it has, and I just really love it. I would have this as a wallpaper in my office, or if I ever get a studio of my own, I would have this as the wallpaper in a heartbeat. One of the things that really brings me down about TikTok is the amazing ability of some of these people. The amazing ability that these young kids have that I don't have and have never had. Maybe one day, but they're half my age and twice as talented, and I'm really happy for them. But my roommate and I were talking about this. The availability of tutorials and supplies and the time on their hands is immensely larger than what we had as kids, and we were a little more social. We'd go out at night and, fuck shit up downtown, and we didn't have, you know, YouTube was still in its infancy, so there wasn't a lot of art tutorials on there. There definitely wasn't Skillshare, and some of us had to work in high school and we didn't have time to develop our skills, whereas kids now maybe don't have the means to be busy and have Skillshare and have YouTube, and they basically live on the internet, so they're social all the time. And as heartbreaking as it was still a lot of fun. It was still really inspiring. So I got these Jane Davenport watercolor marker pen things. They were on severe discount, so I tried them out. They were originally $32 for 6 markers, but they were on discount for $9 per 8 or for 6 markers. So I got 2 sets for $18, and I just picked something random to do a warm-up of, or to test drive them out and see how they layer, how they don't layer, what works well, what doesn't work well. And my first idea was to do a dryad. It was technically my first TikTok video, woohoo! But I didn't really like it. You'll see as we go along that I don't know what I'm doing. So I just make a giant mess. I think I salvage it enough at the end, but I don't really believe that it was good, if that makes sense. Like, it's not something I'll sell as a print, it's not something that anybody would want, but it was fun to watch me struggle with these markers. And if you made it this far and you click off, I completely understand, but if you make it to the end and you have any tips for me on this medium, how to use it better, or what I should have done, I'm totally open to it. You know, these kids that have all of this time and skill and whatnot, I'm here to listen. Age isn't just a number when it comes to art. If you're good, you're good, and I want to know how you would recommend using this medium, because it was very new to me. And I get that it's just watercolors, but it's weird removing it from the palette and having it right in a pen, and you're just switching from pen to pen, and you can't mix it with other colors without extra steps or, you know, anything like that. It was just very interesting, and it was fun to try out. This is just me preparing the video for TikTok. It's probably boring to watch me do that, but it was a lot of fun. And I gotta say that TikTok has got editing and making it flashy and eye-catching for kids down. Like, I get why it's so addicting. That being said, I am not proud of this piece at all. I think it's cute, the concept is cute, but this would be concept art that I would do as a warm-up before doing a final piece. And even though the video on TikTok is trash, I am still really proud of myself for starting a new social account and for trying and for putting myself out there, even when I fall short compared to children. But ultimately this dryad's really cute, and I really liked what I did. I want to say thanks for watching. As always, you can find me on these social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for alerts. And you can also find me on TikTok now. Mooney Makes. I know it's a little different than my other accounts, but it is what it is. Have a good evening, guys. Bye!